Last year, I did something every artist dreams of doing. I traveled to Japan to make my very first manga, and it was the best trip of my life. I experienced Japanese culture, visited art museums, and discovered so many new art supplies. And the manga that I made actually turned out pretty good. I used a Japanese G-pen and bottled ink to create 17 hand-drawn manga pages with my own story, characters, and lore. But the problem was, I only made 17 pages, and that was almost a year ago. I didn't create a whole manga, I just made one chapter. And to make things worse, I got a lot of mixed reviews on the chapter I made. It got over 60,000 views on webtoons.com, and while a lot of people loved it, others said the story was basic, the dialogue was bad, and my characters' backstories were rushed. But this time, it's gonna be different. Because over the next 30 days, I'm gonna be creating the next 3 chapters of my manga, trying to make a genuinely captivating storyline with anime level art. So with our plan in place and 3 chapters to make, what could possibly go wrong? Spoiler alert, this was the hardest challenge I've ever done. But first, we need to figure out why things went wrong last time. After reading through hundreds of comments on my original manga, there were 3 problems that kept popping up over and over again. The story was a bit too predictable, the dialogue wasn't great, and the characters' backstories felt rushed. And to be honest, I kind of agree. Because I was distracted having so much fun in my 7-day Japan trip, I actually left almost the entire manga creation to the last 3 days. So the manga probably felt rushed because I had to rush it. But we all know the famous saying of you can't rush art. So this time, before I even thought about drawing a single page, I had to figure out how actual manga creators write amazing stories and characters. So the first step of creating our new manga chapters was to open up a fresh Google Doc and start writing down ideas while thinking about our 3 areas of improvement. I started by creating sections for each of our 4 main characters, Shrimpy, Evil Shrimpy, Tsunamurai, and Hadalor, and began properly shaping their characters. I planned out their personalities, their story arcs, and even how they speak in order to fix the dialogue issue. But the hardest part is the story itself. This is the part of creating a manga that people do not talk about enough. I've literally spent the last 3 hours inside this Google Doc with nothing except my imagination. This is exactly the kind of stuff you need to do to make a good story in manga, and what I didn't do last time. Most people just want to skip straight to the drawing, and trust me, I get it. That's the fun part. But if I want these next 3 chapters of my manga to have a story that's actually good so that Michael doesn't leave a super mean comment again, I'm gonna prove you wrong, Michael. I spent hours refining my story, studying my favorite manga, and even watching videos on storytelling. But before I knew it, I was in flow state. And that blank Google Doc had turned into over 3,000 words of story, character descriptions, and lore. But now it was time to turn those ideas into actual manga pages. But to make sure I actually finish this challenge on time, I want to give myself a deadline for our new manga chapters. I want to have all 3 chapters done and have this video uploaded in 30 days, making the 18th of August my final deadline. So this gives us 10 days per chapter, which I think is pretty achievable. But let's not waste any time and start working on the first thing every manga reader sees, the front cover. I wanted it to immediately hint at the conflict and battle between Shrimpy and Evil Shrimpy, while also teasing the friendship at the heart of the story. So I included a cool visual metaphor at the bottom of the cover. I'm already loving this cover so much. So we got a huge Evil Shrimpy back here trying to crush Shrimpy. But look who he's trying to protect. It's Phineas. But this time, I also want to try and color the front cover, because pretty much every legit manga has a colored cover, and we kind of skipped that step last time. But that brought day 1 of the challenge to an end, as I was very tired after all that writing, scripting, and planning. But as soon as day 2 began, I got straight to rendering our front cover. But as soon as I tried opening the ink, it was glued shut.
First try.
And not only that, but my G-pen was also in terrible shape. It still worked, but it was nowhere near as smooth as I remembered it being in the manga video, and way slower than I remembered too. The pen kept running out every 2 minutes, making me have to constantly re-dip it in the ink. And although this is the pen that manga's traditionally made with, I was not enjoying using it. But we couldn't let that stop us from finishing the front cover, so as soon as I finished the inking, I brought it into Clip Studio Paint and began adding the color digitally. I gave Evil Shrimpy his signature glowing red eyes, created some cool dramatic rim lighting where it's darker in the foreground and lighter around the edges, and added some fire effects as a finishing touch, and it was looking absolutely awesome. But with the front cover finished, it wasn't time to celebrate yet, because we had to figure out how this chapter was actually going to flow by storyboarding. And this is the step where you really start seeing your manga come to life. But chapter 2 actually starts with something a little different. Instead of jumping straight into brand new material, I wanted to adapt the Evil Shrimpy vs Shrimpy fight from my 1 million subscriber animation, because otherwise, to experience the full story so far, you need to watch like 3 different YouTube videos, and that's just way too confusing. So even though it means painfully redrawing a fight that I've already animated, this way anyone reading the manga can experience the entire story from start to finish without leaving the page. But now that that's out of the way, it's time for the brand new parts of the story. Oh, let's go! After Shrimpy delivers his final Tide Force attack like we saw in the animation, I wanted to fix one of the manga's biggest problems. I made the water of Shrimpy's attack transition into a flashback 2 years before the fight takes place so we can explore more of Shrimpy and Phineas's backstory. The flashback shows the two friends hanging out at Phineas's house as Shrimpy practices his Tide Force abilities and Phineas is making a sculpture. But as they talk and share each other's goals, Phineas's smile fades as he tries to tell Shrimpy his biggest secret, one that changes everything, and then the chapter ends. Absolute shrinema. But now that I'd storyboarded the entirety of chapter 2, I was feeling so excited and ready to make the good copy of chapter 2. So surely it won't take that long to turn our storyboarding into some good quality sketches. What? I had completely underestimated how long the process of sketching our manga would take and how hard it would be. Because turns out, chapter 2 had almost double the pages of chapter 1, and that is a lot of pages. And before I knew it, we were now just 3 days away from our deadline for chapter 2. But I think I found a solution to getting this project done on time. This is the Lamy Safari Fountain Pen, a manga pen that doesn't require dipping into ink every 2 seconds. And this is gonna help.
Oh my god, I got a blue pen.
This is the Pilot Explorer Fountain Pen, a manga pen that doesn't require dipping into ink and actually has black ink. And this is the KG9 Pocket Ultra Premium Plastic.
I'm just kidding, it's just a folder.
But these 2 new art supplies would hopefully speed up the process of completing our manga on time. But there was only one way to find out. So I grabbed my Pilot Explorer, my trusty old ruler, and started inking our manga pages. But the second I started drawing, I instantly noticed so many cool things about this pen. Despite how similar it looked to the G Pen, it felt completely different to draw with. It was smoother, ink flowed out no matter what direction I held the pen, and because it works with the ink cartridges instead of bottled ink, I didn't have to re-dip it at all. And this made drawing feel so efficient, and I was absolutely racing through the pages. Yeah, sort of. Okay, it is now day 9 of this challenge. We've completely completed 10 pages of our manga, and we're actually making really solid progress. But even still with this amazing pen, each page is taking so long. Watch this. I want you guys to guess how long inking this page will take and comment it down below. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Like, I genuinely don't understand how manga can make a whole book this level of art. Like, bro. Yeah, I might just give up. But there was no time to complain, because if I wanted to finish this chapter on schedule, I'd have to draw faster than I'd ever drawn before. And also not compare myself to professional mangaka. For each panel, I had to draw Evil Shrimpy, Shrimpy, the background, action lines, use hatching to shade, and even color the onomatopoeia words like boom, bang, and pow. And not only that, but some pages had full-page illustrations, and these had an insane amount of detail and took so much time. But they do look really cool. But I'm not gonna lie, the sheer amount of steps I had to complete for each page was so difficult and so exhausting. And this made every part of my body want to give up and put the pen down. For the last couple of days, I'd literally wake up, draw until my hand hurt, go to sleep, and do it all again. And to be honest, I was tired. This challenge wasn't like last year's Japan trip. Last year, I'd experienced some new incredible landmark, culture, and shop every day of the challenge. But this time, every day was just me, my pen, and my desk. And this made finding motivation really hard. But at that point, I finally admitted something to myself. I was not gonna finish chapter 2 in 10 days, and this was not a Japan trip. And honestly, that really sucked. But then I remembered I didn't start this challenge to beat a deadline or to run around in Tokyo again. I started it because I've always dreamed of creating my own manga. And whether it took 30 days or 60, okay, maybe not that long, but that dream deserved to be finished. So I kept on drawing. 1 page became 2, 2 became 5, and 5 became 10. And although we were now a day past our initial deadline, we had finally completed the hardest step of creating a manga, inking the pages. And I was so happy, relieved, and proud of myself for pushing through all the road bumps and getting to this stage. And it felt like I was on the verge of creating something truly special. Whoa, that's a little too happy and relieved. But a manga isn't complete without its screen tones, speech bubbles, and dialogue. So as soon as day 11 began, I took a photo of every single one of my pages and brought it into Clip Studio Paint, where we'd begin adding these finishing touches. I use these custom screen toning and hatching brushes to speed up the process and add shading, vignette, and details to every single panel, and look how good it looks. But from there, all I had to do was apply this to the rest of the pages and the finish line was finally in sight. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the chapter come to life. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next chapters of the story. And as I add the speech bubbles to each panel, I finally present to you Chapter 2, The Clash of Tides.
Gasping for breath.
I know you're still in there, Phineas.
Phineas is dead. I am what remains. You couldn't bear to look at someone so weak. You looked at him like he was a monster while you soared through the skies and won the hearts of everyone.
You're not a monster. You're my best friend. But if you're not Phineas, I'm gonna have to get him back.
You will try.
Give back Phineas.
Hey! You know I can't do that.
I know. What are you making over there, Phineas?
I'm just making a sculpture of us. I hope you like it. I spent...
What? Phineas, that is so cool. That might be your best model yet. And you made my muscles look super good and accurate too.
Of course, Shrimpy. How could I forget? All that training you've been doing is really paying off.
That's right, we've got to train hard so that in 3 years once we're both 21, we can go to the upper realms as your academy and train with Tsunamurai. We'll be so cool and powerful and everyone in Tripcordia will look up to us as their protectors. And you, Phineas, you'll become the first person ever to become one of Tsunamurai's Tide Warders without a Tide Force. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I have no doubt you'll become a Tide Warden with ease, Shrimpy. But nobody will want someone without a Tide Force as their protector.
Well, hey, Phineas, don't talk down on yourself like that, okay? I know it's difficult not having a Tide Force and everyone doubts your abilities, but that just means you gotta work harder than everyone. You can prove them all wrong. How cool would it be if you and I were Tsunamurai's two strongest protectors? Shrimpy, the Tide Force prodigy who soared through the ranks and became so in tune with his Tide Force that he invented attacks that didn't even exist yet. And Phineas, the land's first Tide Warden who was so fast, quick and precise that he could land attacks before his opponents even decided their move.
That would be pretty cool, Shrimpy. That would be pretty cool.
That's more like it. I believe in you, Phineas. As long as your mind is strong, I believe you can achieve anything at all. Phineas?
Shrimpy, I need to tell you something.
Yeah? Don't tell me you changed your mind on becoming a Tide Warden with me.
No, I still love to. It's just that... So you know how you said we can go to the Upper Realm Academy once we're 21? There's something that I...
Hey Shrimpy, it's training time.
You guys, one sec, coming!
What's up, Shrimp?
Quick, come on! Jump Ball, Bubbloo, Sharkypo, I missed you guys!
Dude, we found this secret waterfall that makes Tide Force attacks stronger when you're near it. Bubbloo was able to knock over a whole coral column in one go.
What? You guys gotta show me this right now. Phineas, my other friends are here. I better go train with them and show them how it's done.
But
I'll come and catch up with you later. See ya!
the doctors told me that without a Tide Force, I'm not gonna live past the age of 20.
Oh,